BMW first launched the 5 Series in 1972 and till date it has sold over 6.6 million units globally. It made its appearance in India in 2010 in its 5th generation avatar and positioned itself as a premium sedan meant mostly for the corporates as well as the well-heeled. And not surprisingly, the 5 Series had done exceedingly well and become the favorite car of many a luxury car buyer. But as we had pointed out when we had last reviewed the car, that it was beginning to look a bit dated, especially in the face of competition like Mercedes-Benz, who had launched their new E-Class, the main rival of the BMW 5 Series. It seemed as if the BMW guys were listening, because a few months later in October this year, BMW launched this new 5 Series. But mind you, this is not a generational change, but only an upgrade to the existing 6th generation BMW 5 Series that is currently being sold. This is what BMW calls the new 5 Series. To someone who is not as interested in cars as I am, it might take some time figuring out the changes. But the fact is that even small changes have added to this car. The 5 Series has been a hugely popular car and these changes are sure to make it even more attractive. So let's take a look as to what these changes really are. Take a look at the front and the most noticeable difference you will see is to the trademark kidney-shaped grille. The slats here have matte finish and the bumper too has been redesigned, along with the fog lamp cluster and the air dam. The headlamps now get LED lights as standard fitment. The car now rides on elegantly designed alloy wheels mounted with 18-inch low-profile rubber. In the rear, the tail lamp cluster had been restructured with thin LED strips along with a reshaped rear bumper, with a design line to make it stand out. And if you think this is only it, then you haven't peeped inside yet. It's actually this driving environment which has had the most visible change. The steering wheel has changed in shape and now it's nicely clad in leather, and there are pedal shifts too, which makes it feel really sporty. But what I like most is the head-up display out there. The technology of course comes from fighter planes where split-second reaction times make the difference between life and death, and this technology is now applied to cars. What it does is shows you the speed as well as the infotainment system and the phone book. So it gives the car a real nice sporty feel. In terms of driving dynamics, it remains the same, but now there has been an addition of a variant. The one which we are driving, the 530D M Sport. Yes, Sport and with M badging too. Perhaps similar to what Mercedes does with their AMG badging. Add on a few accessories and make the variant appear sporty and desirable. This variant is powered by a 3-liter diesel engine churning out 258 horsepower. But the other variants use the standard 2-liter diesel, except for the 525D which churns out 218 horsepower, instead of the standard 184 horsepower for the rest. And obviously they cost less than this trim with the M badging and sporty trim line. Power is transferred to the wheel through the standard 8-speed automatic transmission. The most funky part of this new 5 Series is the instrumentation cluster here. The design is new and the needles are virtual, and not only that, this analog meter turns into a digital one the moment you change to the sports mode. And this vindicates my point that digital readouts are very driver friendly and easy to read, especially when you're driving fast. And this is one example of what a sporty car should be. Other changes to the inside includes a larger 10.25-inch TFT display screen for the BMW iDrive system. And even the control knob is new with a chrome surround. The bottle holders have been redesigned and made deeper, and the seats get more bolstering for cornering support. In the rear, passengers get entertainment system with tablet-style displays, a Harman Kardon surround sound system, and a new ambient light which alternates between orange and white tone.
Even
even if it's only the cosmetics that BMW has played around with, it has still improved the car. The BMW 5 Series has always been a popular car and an attractive buy, and with these changes, it will become even more so. But like in every other upgrade, the price too changes, and this 5 Series is no different. The price has gone up marginally by a couple of lakhs, but then if you are ready to shell out 50 lakhs, I don't think a couple of lakhs is going to make any difference to your decision.